each gospel writer has kind of a different audience in mind.
Yeah.
And so Matthew's audience, he's writing primarily to a Jewish audience.
Yes.
He's writing to the Jews. And there's different ways we can tell that, but it's helpful for me to know, okay, like that this is who he's writing to, is to the Jewish people about their Messiah who came.
Yeah.
And I think that's interesting in that it even opens that way. I mean, that's kind of the opening framework of Jesus and who he is.
It's a very Jewish opening to the book.
Yes.
The record of the genealogy of Jesus, the Messiah, or the Mashiach, the anointed one, the son of David, the Jewish king, the son of Abraham, the
it's very
start of the Jewish
he's
nation.
the guy, people. Yeah. Let's just prove it through lineage first.
That's right.
It's very intentionally like giving you here's the story of the Messiah.
Yeah. Matthew exists to convince the Jewish population that Jesus really is the expected king, Messiah, capital P prophet they've been waiting for all these years. And there's a number of ways it tries to impress that upon us. It opens, like you said, with the genealogy, and some of like the Gospel of John, for instance, or Mark, they don't open with genealogies. They're not interested in that per se, but Matthew really is, because he wants to show you, hey, look, this guy Jesus, he's connected back to all the key figures that you have to be connected to if you're the Messiah. So it opens like that. Another feature that I think is really interesting, and this would actually be a fun exercise for you to do as you're reading through Matthew, is there's this thing called fulfillment formulas within the book. You read them all the time. You see it all the way in chapter 1. The phrase like this in verse 22, now all this took place to fulfill what was spoken by the Lord through the prophet, and then it'll cite some Old Testament prophet or passage. And this happens about 11 times throughout the book of Matthew. And every time that it occurs, it's the author, Matthew, reaching back into the Old Testament and going, hey, you know that thing that was promised in the Old Testament that is going to shape our expectation of the Messiah, either where he was from, what he was supposed to do, what he would be like? Look, Jesus just did the thing that fulfilled it. And that happens 11 times. So Matthew is obsessed with grabbing the Jewish nation and going, no, guys, seriously, this is our guy.